Hello, everyone. Wow, long time no see. Welcome, welcome. So good to have you all here for our YouTube Live on Brain Education TV. Wow. Okay, where is this extra sound coming from? Okay, here we go. Okay, great. Sound is fixed. We're all ready to go. All right, so as you know, today is a very special live. We have the Love Heals Practice Guide official launch party on Brain Education TV today, July 16, 2024. Yeah, so for this special launch party, we've invited special guests from the Love Heals film and also uh, the author of the Love Heals Practice Guide, Ilchibuko Todd, to be with us to talk about a very, very important topic, which is what is healing? Yeah, so I'm very excited to have this live with you today. Our program is we'll hear some sharing about people who are related to the Love Heals experience and also receive a lecture and guided meditation from the author of the Love Heals Practice Guide, Ilchibuko Todd. We'll have some amazing giveaways and we'll have a very special fun celebration to celebrate the launch of this practice guide here today. So before we start, I want to see where everyone is tuning in from. So can you put in the chat, where are you all tuning in from? I'm very curious. Yeah, long time no see. I know, right? It's been so long. Yeah, so as you guys keep coming in, please type in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. I'd love to see where everyone is coming in from what part of the world. Yeah. So as you type there, let me give you a little bit of background about how this practice guide, which looks like this, by the way, this practice guide came to be. So this practice guide is actually a companion to a award-winning documentary film called Love Heals. Love Heals is a documentary film that follows the story of Dana, who is a chronic pain sufferer, and she goes on this journey to find ways to overcome and heal her pain. And on her journey, she meets this person named Ilchibuko Todd, and her, along with 18 other people, go to Sedona, Arizona, and they participate in this retreat experience to experience this ancient energy principle called water up, fire down. And how exactly this water up, fire down energy principle can affect the body, mind, and spirit to specifically overcome, manage, and have a relationship with one's pain, whether that pain be a physical pain, emotional pain, or a mental or spiritual pain. So in that film, the 18 people in all walks of life have transformational journeys about how they relate to their own pain experience. So it was a very, very touching film. And so Ilchibuko is the one who guided the 18 people through their journey of healing. And this book, the Love Heals Practice Guide, came as a companion to that. Because a lot of people ask after watching the film, okay, this is so great. I'm so inspired. How do I heal now? I want to heal my pain. What can I do? So this book was created as a guide to help anyone who is experiencing pain or has gone through some pain to find ways to manage it and become friends with it. So we've invited people who are key players in the film, who have experienced the teachings, who have experienced the principles, come here and share some hope and some light into this topic of pain. And then also, of course, the author herself to come and talk about how to walk this journey of pain in a loving, in an accepting way, because pain obviously is one of the hardest things to go through, especially if it's something chronic that you've tried to overcome yourself. So hopefully through today's live, you'll feel inspired, you'll feel hopeful, and you'll feel so much love for yourself too, as you embrace yourself in this journey that you're going on. Yes. So yes, keep typing in the chat. I see Boston, Mesa, Oregon, Hawaii, Florida, Ohio. Is this going to be recorded? Yes, it's going to be recorded and it's going to be on our YouTube channel, so you can rewatch it too. El Salvador. Wow, hola! Japan, Michigan, South Africa. I love it. I love how online space makes everyone from all parts of the world come together. Okay, so then without further ado, let's start this live. So I'd like to invite our first guest here to share her journey with us. So let me invite Dana. She is the main protagonist of the Love Heals film that I mentioned. So Dana, let's welcome Dana.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. It truly means the world to me that you're all here to support this exciting launch of the Love Heals Practice Guide. So as Linda said, my name is Dana, and I'm the producer of Love Heals and also the person whose journey was followed after 2 unsuccessful spine surgeries in 2020. And, despite the challenges I faced during that time, all I can say is that recovering from surgeries and creating the Love Heals film led me to the most remarkable healing journey of my life. And one of the experiences that I had during that time that I would say really was the starting point of my transformation did happen at that retreat that Linda referenced in Sedona with none other than the author of this book, Ilchibuko Todd. And under her incredible facilitation, she guided us to do something I had never done in my whole life. And I would have said back then it probably sounded silly, but she guided us to connect with ourself at a soul level, like our true self, in a way that I believe only she can. And once I felt that place within me, I was able to tap into what I would now say is unlimited potential, unconditional love, and an undeniable knowing that I was here for an incredible purpose. And my life wasn't just going to be, countless years of chronic pain and suffering. So it was the time in my life, it was like a catalyst for change and transformation that I was waiting for. And I couldn't unfeel that. You can't just unexperience something like that. So I will be forever grateful to Ilchibuko for being a huge part of what led me to where I am today. And I'm doing amazing today, right? So I know that my journey has been inspiring to many people, and they often wonder, well, where is she at today and how is she doing? And I am living that limitless life. Now, does pain creep in every now and then? Of course. Our life isn't meant to be without any pain, which is something I had to learn. But I will tell you that these days, I don't have any restrictions. I'm hiking, I'm biking, I'm working out, I'm active, and I'm doing everything that I wasn't able to do in the past. And some of the practices that are in our film and in the book, which I'm so excited about, are part of what started that shift, as well as my mindset. And going back to the retreat, experiencing that retreat where we highlight the journeys of 17 other people in addition to mine, just like my friend Anna, who you may or may not see here with us today, just made it that much more extraordinary because I got to witness other people's transformations as well. And I think maybe one of the most important takeaways that I actually write about in the beginning of this book is what Ilchi Lee, the co-author, told us were his intentions in making the film. And that was that you are your own best healer, and that self-love is the pathway to healing. So in the time since Love Heals was created, I found that to be true. When he said it, it really resonated, but now I'm living that. So I think the other thing I learned was when you have complete acceptance for yourself and for your body, I think that acceptance is really the first step to loving yourself. A lot of people, they can't say that, oh, I can just go from never thinking about loving myself to, oh yeah, I can force this. It's not the way it works. I had to start showing myself doing loving things for myself. And maybe just that level of acceptance was the love that I needed to start my journey as well and to accept where I'm at. So as I sit here today, I'm still in process, just like all of you. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be part of the creation of Love Heals and be here to celebrate the launch of the book. I think one of the greatest teachings that we have that is actually in the film as well is something Master O says in the documentary. It's living, loving, healing. This is all a powerful process and journey. There is no destination. There's no endpoint. So, like I said in the film, if you saw it, I thought my life was over when the pain began. But in reality, that's when my life actually started. So I am incredibly grateful, and my life is forever changed because of the journey of Love Heals. And I am just so thrilled to have another amazing tool like this book that makes healing and transformation accessible to even more people. So to close out my time, I would like to read a super short part of my introduction from the book. So some tell us they felt hope for the first time and have used the tools from our film to take tangible steps towards healing. This is all we could have asked for in creating Love Heals, and it makes everything I experienced during the darkest days of my healing journey worthwhile. So now I say thank you to my pain, for it has helped me discover the greatest life I could have ever imagined. If you're on a healing journey yourself, or perhaps you love someone who is, my prayer for you in watching Love Heals and reading this practice guide is that you feel hope. Hope gave me the strength I needed to get to where I am today, and I pray that you'll find it for yourself too. Above all else, always remember that you are your own best healer, and the journey to loving yourself is the greatest journey that you will ever take. Thanks again, everybody, for being here and for your support in helping us get the Love Heals Practice Guide out to the masses. And thank you, Linda, for allowing me the opportunity to share today.
Wow, thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. Yes, she is the protagonist of the Love Heals film. She's the one who we follow the journey of her chronic pain that she went through. And so if you haven't checked out the film, please check it out, lovehealsfilm.com. Thank you, Dana, again for your sharing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so next, I'd like to invite another important face from the Love Heals film. Her name is Erica Crawford. She is the researcher who went on the journey with Dana and Chrisanna to discover this ancient energy practice. So I'd like to invite Erica to the screen for her sharing about her journey and her experience with Love Heals and with her own pain.
Excellent. Hi, everyone. Yes, so my journey started in these wisdom practices probably 13 years ago, 14 years ago, and I had suffered from 5 knee surgeries, and I took pain medication every day. I tried everything under the sun to heal myself, but I still had a lot of pain. And my massage therapist actually recommended that I try a mind-body practice. And so that led me to Body and Brain. And I was actually in Sedona at a different retreat because it was many years ago before the Love Heals retreat, but very similar, doing a mind-body practice called brainwave vibration. And in that, I was doing that and I had a lot of pain. And then all of a sudden, my whole body just got overcome with emotions and anger, and I screamed out. And this visualization came to me about like religious leaders saying, I'm a sinner and you're going to hell and all these things if you don't believe a certain way. And once that happened, once the anger and everything came out, all of a sudden I became really clear and I could walk just fine after that. And so it changed my whole life. I'd suffered for so many years and it changed my whole life. By training, I'm a scientist. And so I was very curious about what just happened. Like, how can I suffer for so long, taking pain medication, doing massage, doing everything that I knew how. And in this one instant, this one belief that I had stored in my body that released, now all of a sudden I could walk. So that led me to my doctoral journey. So I went on to study how mind-body practices work, particularly brain education. And so that's really how I got connected with the film. And I got to really, participate as the researcher in the film of Love Heals. And it was just so extraordinary to really capture on film people's experiences healing from long held, pain and emotions stored in the body. So that's really my journey, and I'm extremely passionate and dedicated about, helping people really connect with themselves, because that's really the root of everything. So it's been a really remarkable journey. And so I would also like to read one of my favorite quotes from the Love Heals Practical Guide. Oh, it's very blurry. And so my quote is, "To experience genuine healing and connect with our true selves, it's essential to shift from how others perceive my body to how my body feels to me." So in my case, I believed when the doctors told me, you won't be able to, ride your bike or walk on uneven surfaces, or I believed something outside of myself. And all of the tools that, the Love Heals and Ilchibuko and Brain Education teaches is around connecting with yourself and how you feel yourself. And that's really how we heal. So thank you so much, Linda, and everyone, for this opportunity to participate.
Thank you, Erica, for your amazing sharing. Thank you so much. Okay, so for those of you who are just now joining us for the live, you are here at the official launch party of this book, Love Heals Practice Guide by Ilchibuko Todd and co-authored with Ilchi Lee. If you want to get a copy of this book, I have a message pinned to the top of the chat. You can go to thelovehealsbook.com. It's at the top of the chat, pinned in the white little note, to get your copy of the book. Or if you prefer to buy it at your favorite bookseller, that is also available to you. But this here is what we are celebrating. The book is officially out to the public today. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. So welcome to our launch party. And if you're just now joining us too, please make sure you type in the chat where you are joining in from. I would love to see and hear what part of the world you are all coming in from. Me, by the way, today I am going live from New Zealand. So I'm all the way down south where it's winter time. Not in the US, it's summertime, but it's winter time where I am. Okay, so now next, moving forward, we'd like to have our first official giveaway. So we have a lot of things to give away today. So the first giveaway that we're going to do right now is we're giving away 3 audiobooks or Kindles to the Love Heals Practice Guide. So if you prefer audiobook or Kindle, we are giving away 3 of them now. So we have Michaela who has selected. So what we did is we got all the people who have commented in the chat actually, and there's this program where we run the comments and then it random generates a winner from the comments. So we're actually selecting winners from the comments. So which is why I've been asking you all to type where you're coming in from so you can get in the drawing. But it's not like the more you comment, the more entries you have. It's one per person. But we're gonna select the first winner from our random. So let's see. Okay, so Michaela, can you share your screen to show us the first winner? Wow, the first winner is Fern Co. from Pennsylvania. Fern, are you here? Fern, if you're here, please email me hello@braineducationtv.com to claim your prize. Yeah, so all the winners, if you've won, please email hello@braineducationtv.com and say, hey, I won one of the giveaways. Please give me access and then I'll connect with you. Yay, congratulations, Fern. That's our first winner. Okay, we have 2 more winners for the Love Heals audiobook / Kindle. The next winner is, drum roll please, Sharmila Soma from South Africa. Woo! I remember reading your comment saying South Africa. Wow, Sharmila, congratulations. Sharmila, also please email me hello@braineducationtv to claim your prize. Wow, amazing. Okay, so last winner for this round of giveaway, the third person to win a Love Heals audiobook / Kindle is Ace. Ace Station from the Philippines. Wow, Ace, congratulations. Ace, please email hello@Brain Education TV. Let me type it again. To claim your prize. Yay! Wow, congratulations to all the winners for our first round of giveaways. We have one more round coming up. We have another audiobook / Kindle coming up. And then we also have a Love Heals online course with Ilchibuko that we're going to give away. So make sure you stay here to claim your prize if you win the giveaway. Congratulations to all our winners. Make sure you email me to claim your prize, okay? hello@braineducationtv.com. And if you're joining us, comment where you're tuning in from so you can be entered in our giveaway. Okay, next, I'd like to invite another important face from the Love Heals film. She was actually one of the 18 participants who went to Sedona to heal her pain, and she specifically suffers from a heart condition. So she had a very unique experience there too. So I'd like to now invite Anna Osborne to share her story of healing.
Hi, friends. Hello. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Yes, as Linda shared, my interaction with pain is a little bit different because mine comes from a hereditary heart condition. So what brought me to the practices featured in Love Heals is I was at a place in my life where I just had a debilitating heart condition. I was taking medication so strong that I needed to be hospitalized to get onto the medication. I'd had a surgery to implant a pacemaker defibrillator in my chest. I was to the place where my doctor had told me to stop working and refused to release me to return to the workplace. And I was getting ready for a heart transplant workup. So pretty icky place. I was feeling a lot of emotional pain. I was really throwing myself a pity party, if you will, and feeling like I didn't know where to turn to next until my dear friend Dana introduced me to Love Heals and invited me on this retreat. She had seen my health condition really deteriorate over the years, so I trusted her guidance on attending this retreat. Let me tell you, when I met the beloved Ilchibuko, she had so many beautiful things to share with me. If you haven't seen the film, it's time to watch it and then follow up with the practice guide. She taught me some important messages. The first thing is, I had some misinformation, some false beliefs that I was holding on to that were no longer serving me. And that was really important because I think as humans, we all believe what we're told. If you're told you're bad at math, you believe that. If you're told you're a bad driver, you probably believe that too. I had some false beliefs that I needed to get rid of. Next, she taught me how to listen to my body. Who thought that you would need to listen to your body in this day and age of wearable devices, whether you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something, there's a lot of input coming to you all the time. So I didn't know how to listen to my body, and my body was clearly sending me some pretty dire signals that I should have been paying attention to. Next, she taught me how to figuratively and literally tap into my body's energy sources, which before this time, I didn't know were there. I didn't know how to listen to them or how to use them. And finally, she taught me how to use those energy sources to heal my own body, which was especially powerful. When I look at this Love Heals practice guide, my favorite excerpt can be found on page 55. So if you have your book, open to page 55 and follow along with me. If you don't have your book and you're waiting to get it, write down page 55 because you're going to want to look at it later. At the top of chapter 3, it says, when you focus deeply on your body and pay attention to how it feels, you'll start to experience your senses becoming sharper. This process awakens a subtle, often overlooked sense within us, the capacity to feel energy. Recognizing and engaging with this energy can enhance your healing process, taking your journey of self-discovery to a whole new level. That was really profound for me and really speaks to my awareness of energy and how I can harness that power and be in control. So thank you for inviting me to be here today. Thank you for listening to my story. And I hope that you too find your energy and can work to heal your life.
Thank you, Anna. Before you go, actually, we have a comment from Sharmila. She's the one from South Africa and one of our winners. And she actually commented, I am diagnosed with cardiomyopathy. And I think that's the condition that you have too, right? So is there
Yes,
something that you would,
Yes,
is
I
there
have two
something you would
forms
like
of
to share with her?
cardiomyopathy. I'd be happy to. Please reach out to me. I'd be happy to share some information. Linda, I think you can put us in touch, would be great. I also have cardiomyopathy, left ventricular dilated, and then another form, which is a little bit more rare. And I'd be happy to talk with you offline and help you find some resources. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Sharmila. So if you email me hello at Brain Education TV, I'll connect you and Anna together so you can talk about your specific condition and then receive some guidance and some coaching about how she helped overcome that as well. Yeah, thank you so much, Anna. Thank you for your beautiful sharing. Okay. All right. So yes, if you have specific things like this that you're struggling with, please let us know in the chat, because if she hadn't said that, then we wouldn't have connected. So if there's something that you're curious about specifically for your own healing, please feel free to chat. We'd love to hear from you. We want to see what you're going through and how we can help. So please be active in the chat as well. Okay, so now is the time to bring up our main keynote speaker of this book, Love Heals Practice Guide. She's the author and also the guide who guided 18 people in Sedona, Arizona to overcome their pain, to have a relationship with their pain, and to dig deep and see the root of their pain. So now I would like to invite our author of our Love Heals Practice Guide, Ilchibuko Todd, to give us our keynote speech and also a meditation experience about the topic of what is healing. So let's invite Ilchibuko.
Yeah. First, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in today. All of you who spoke, you always touch my heart, and you're always in my heart. And for those of you who are coming in and commenting, looking for some ways to heal or finding some hope, thank you for coming in. And all of you are part of this healing journey and story that is inside of this book. And whether I met you or not, this book represents, I feel, that what everybody goes through. And I was asked to maybe share about how this book came about. And as you may have heard, I have been studying with Ilchi, the co-author, Ilchi, on brain education. That is the modernized version of 10,000-year-old healing method, energy healing method of body and mind. And when I was asked to help with a documentary, Love Heals, and provide the retreat for 18 people for this film, I just said, of course, yes. And I was already sharing for a while at the retreat center about how to heal themselves naturally. And I was really happy to meet those 18 individuals who may have had pain emotionally, physically, spiritually, in all directions. And usually when people come to retreat center, when I provide the retreats, what they come with is actually they have tried all kinds of things already. And they may feel stuck, or they cannot find a way to heal themselves more by seeking and searching for more specialists. And they may be in a place where they may be having self-judgment or not much feeling hope. They ran out of the option to heal, and they may have tried all kinds of things. So with that condition, they come, and when I see them, it's a really difficult situation all around, all directions. But what I've experienced during this Love Heals retreat and all other retreats is that at the end of the retreat, I see this big smile that is coming from deep within them, the confidence, self-trust, the ways to heal themselves, they feel confident about. And actually, they want to share the way that they feel for themselves and the love that they feel to other people and spread it. And they want to bring other people to retreats too. So I see tremendous transformation. So helping the 18 people on this journey was, of course, the answer was yes, absolutely. And I've been holding those retreats, the exact same retreats that I held and guided for Love Heals film. I still do provide it at Sedona Mago, and I continue to see the transformation in people. But although that is the true joy for me, when I see the transformation in people, but at the same time, not everyone can come to Sedona and have a retreat, spending money on flight and all kinds of things. So then I began to share even 30 seconds to a minute reels on Instagram and try to share the feeling of what they may experience, but that was not enough either. Although I still continue to do so, I wanted to share that on a book too. And this was not only since the time I shared the Love Heals retreat, but it's kind of my whole history of healing journey with this body-mind practice of brain education, how I transform myself from deep pain that I had. And so just like everyone have gone through the tremendous pain or challenges in life, I myself also went through the challenge of life. And in this book, I talk about it. I actually was trying to get pregnant at one time, and I couldn't get pregnant at all. And at that time, I tried in vitro and such, and actually nothing was working. It was my fault. And at that time, I felt no value as a female, woman, wife, and even a person who is living. So I felt devastated. So that type of time I experienced too, and searching for the meaning of my life. And how can I find the value? And I was in the deepest wounded place and lost hope, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And I met this practice at that time. Yeah, so I've been writing, and I have had this 21-day journal, or the way that people can begin to connect with themselves and how they can transform themselves and find hope. I begin to write that little by little. And when this opportunity came to share the book, that's when I pulled out what I had also and created this book together. So it's almost my healing journey in the practice, as well as all of those people's stories, everyone's stories in here for healing. And I feel that that can be helpful for everyone to read about what other people went through and the healing journey and what transformed their lives. So I truly hope that this book can be helpful for everyone. And nowadays we have Kindle version and audiobook, so people from all over can enjoy the book too. And the next thing I was asked was, Linda told me, well, can you share about what does healing really mean? And perhaps all of you may be wondering about it. And when I went to California for the Love Heals film screening, one of the questions that came up was this: what does healing really mean? Yeah. And so in a common understanding, we feel like we need to get some specialist and best specialist and be able to either have a surgery or even have a specific medication or something that you don't have, you have to get. Feels like that you are lacking something and that you don't have enough this or that, and that you have to be provided with those things that you are lacking. But I want to say that truly what really healing means is that you first bring out the will to move through anything, and that anything is being honest with yourself to see what you may be hanging onto, holding onto. That is not who you are, or perhaps the story, all the stories and what you're told, or what the story of perhaps you may consider failure, what didn't happen, and becomes a story, and you hold on to it. And it's almost like, I want to say, attached. Yeah. And healing happens when you are willing to be truly honest and willing to move through it all, whether that's emotion, those stories, or even pain of the physical body, and be grounded in your body inside, and be able to detach those emotion or thoughts or what you keep, even the pain of a physical body, and be able to, underneath of it all, find that truest self existing inside. And when you connect deeply to that self, that's when I witness the magic of healing. I'm not a Western doctor and have a doctorate degree, but I've seen in front of my eyes so many transformations, incredible transformations, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that it's like this person completely changing. And that is actually what I truly, truly appreciate, and what I look for so much. And that's what I live for. I can give myself for that, and to see that transformation. So what does really healing mean? Coming back home to yourself and find everything you need existing inside. But the healing process may not be pretty. All those 18 people who went through 5-day retreat, first day, second, third day, they had cried a lot of pain too. But then there's the final days come, and then many things shifted because it came all together, integrated with what we've done with this energy training. And so I hope this helps you to feel hope that it's not something that you are missing, that you have to get, but It is something you already are that you can connect to, that helps you tremendously with your healing. And that we already have, and you never lose. It exists within you, even right now, in the midst of challenges, in the greatest experience, all the time that exists within you. And I hope that you can experience that more and more. That will lead you to self-love. That will lead you to feel the love from inside. And that helps you with the vibration of the cells to be shifted and to heal your body and heal your emotion and heal your mind and transform your life. And so I hope that helps you. And now I want to share the part of the book that talks about true self. So if you have the book, page 35, returning to your true self. Yeah. And so many individuals who embark on journey of self-healing hold a misconception. They believe that they are broken, inadequate, or lacking, and they must fix themselves. They perceive their current self as flawed, falling short of their own expectations and of others, and they believe themselves undeserving of love. As a result, they feel the need to change their imperfections and escape the conditions, people, and situations that make them unhappy. This misconception is far from the truth. We are not broken, inadequate, or lacking because our true selves remain untouched by any harms, wounds, or damage. Within this understanding of true self, there is no self-blame, no fear, no painful past, and no self-doubt. Our true selves are already perfect, whole, and complete. I know it was a little bit long, but I wanted to share that. Yeah. And now, just shortly, I want to share a meditation with you. It goes along with this book. So the first part of the book is a healing process, and it talks about the principle of this healing process. And the second part is the 21-day journey of healing practice. So this healing practice, 21-day healing practice, day 1, is about setting your intention. And so I want us to go through self-reflection meditation and be in touch with that space inside of you that is all your true self. Would you like that? Yeah, I hope so. So let me share. Yeah, so now just to take a moment to straighten your spine, feel your breath. And now as you close your eyes, focus on the top of your head, 7th chakra, and connect that 7th chakra to the sky, the source, where we all came from. And connect 7th chakra at the top of your head down to your 1st chakra, your perineum. So there's this solid energy pillar inside of you, connecting all of your chakras. And from your 1st chakra, draw energy line deeply into the ground. Feel this bright energy pillar supporting you as you deeply breathe in and breathing out. And now, very slowly, Rest your one hand to your heart and one hand to your lower abdomen below your belly button. This will help you to stay grounded as you connect to yourself and in this meditation. Let us return back to ourselves. Now, as you close your eyes and feel in your heart, I would like to ask yourself, where am I heading to? What journey am I on? In my whole life, what was I searching for? What am I searching for? As I was growing up from the childhood until now, so you can see yourself, what you may have lived for, what you seek for. Is it love? Is it material things? What kind of things did you look for? When you ask your heart, it becomes obvious. You will find the common theme in your whole life, what you may have been keeping searching for. So what did you want, and what kind of actions did you take to pursue what you believed that you are seeking for? And with that, after you take action, did you receive what you wanted or you didn't? And what kind of memories do you have, or stories do you hold now with that experience? Perhaps in life, we may not have received everything you have been searching for. So inside of you, what do you hang on to? What you hold on to? What story is there? And what you hold on to in your mind. So as you feel that, you may feel certain emotions. Perhaps you may begin to feel maybe sorrow, sadness, perhaps also appreciation, or even loneliness. It's okay for us to feel these emotions. Perhaps sometimes life was disappointing and challenging and difficult. But I want you to now ask yourself, why did you come here today? What made you show up today? Right here, right now. You can also feel the other side of you who wanted to feel hope. Actually, deep inside of you, there is a voice within that says to you, everything will be okay now. You have strength and power existing inside of you. You can perhaps feel that. You want to express that. Deep within you, there exists the strength, love, empowerment, self-trust. Perhaps you can feel that within you, beyond those painful memories. And perhaps you can feel what you truly wish is to meet yourself and to connect with that love existing inside of you and be the better version of yourself from a moment ago or a day ago, and find the greatness existing within you. So underneath this hands, inside of you, I would like you to take a moment to connect to that inner voice, inner strength, connectedness, confidence within you. And let us feel gratitude within you. Thank you for your body. Thank you for the people who you met. Thank you for this moment. And also visualize and feel what is it like to love yourself? What it could be like to fully love yourself. Feel that, just feel that. And as you feel it, make a gentle smile on your face and breathing in and breathing out, exhale. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. And last one, please make a gentle smile, a little bit bigger, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now slowly you can open your eyes, and I hope that you felt the glimpse of what it's like to connect to the inner voice and inner self, that true self, most powerful self existing inside of you. And so I truly, truly enjoy being here with you and guiding you inwards. And I truly hope that you continue on the journey as you live everyday life to go within and find that love and expand that energy and sharing that with other people. So thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Ilchibuko. Wow, that was such a powerful message and also a powerful meditation, because I think what she said really hits home. You know, when you are experiencing some type of pain, physical, emotional, or mental, it's so easy for me to check out of myself because I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to come face to face with it because it's so painful to see it. But the key to really healing that pain and to become friends with that pain, as we heard from Ilchibuko and also the other guests, is not checking out, but actually coming towards yourself, coming home, coming face to face with it, which takes a lot of courage, a lot of dedication, and a lot of self-love. That is the foundation of the healing experience. So I think that's a very powerful message that we heard from Ilchibuko Todd and also the other speakers. So for those of you who are just now joining, we're celebrating the launch of this book, The Love Heals Practice Guide by Ilchibuko Todd and also Ilchi Lee. It's a companion book to the film Love Heals, which is an award-winning documentary that follows the journey of 18 people and their struggle with pain, physical, emotional, mental pain, and how an ancient energy principle helped them overcome and manage their pain. So if you're somebody who is going through pain, or you know somebody who is going through pain near you, then we really suggest getting a copy of this book, because this book holds principles, so teachings about how to overcome your pain. But then the other part of the book that I really appreciate is that it has a 21-day practice guide. So a 21-day journey about each and every day, how to go on that journey of healing your pain. Because I think that's also a very difficult part. You want to heal, healing sounds great, I'm all for it, I'm on board. How can I start? Where do I start? Or what do I do? So this book will help you go on that journey for 21 days. So I pinned at the top of the chat in this live, the white bar that you see at the top of the chat. where you can buy a copy of this book, thelovehealsbook.com, or if you prefer to purchase it at your favorite bookseller, that is also available to you too. But make sure either way, you get a copy of this book to start your healing journey. Okay, so with that, we have our final giveaway. So if you also are just joining, so we've been kind of generating a random generator through the chats that have been coming in to give away some prizes. So if you haven't typed something in the chat, type where you are tuning in from, because your chat will be kind of your entry for this giveaway. So type where you are coming in from, and this giveaway, we have two things to give away. One is a Love Heals practice guide in audiobook or Kindle format, whichever one you prefer. And we have one Love Heals online course by Ilchibuko to give away. So this one is an online course that is guided by Ilchibuko that is in line with the book and also the film. So that online course is also a giveaway for this one too. So first, let's draw our winner for the audiobook and Kindle. Michaela, can you share your screen to show us our first winner for the audiobook and Kindle? Iris! Iris Landa from Riverside, California. Iris! Congratulations, Iris. Iris, if you are still here, please email me. Here, hello@braineducationtv.com to claim your prize. Yay, Iris! Okay, our last fabulous prize, which is the Love Heals online course with Ilchibuko, goes to Myrna! Myrna! Myrna Bergman! Myrna, 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 Myrna. Myrna, if you are still here, please email me hello@braineducationtv.com to claim your prize. Yay! This random generator is fun. Yeah, congratulations to all of our winners. Woo! All right, so let's continue along with this live. So I would like to invite our final speaker, Gail. She participated in the Love Heals retreat, which is also a part of this Love Heals experience. And she'll also share her journey with working with Ilchibuko, the retreat, and her Love Heals journey. Okay, so let's invite Gail here.
Hello, everyone. Aloha. I'm coming from my hometown in Hilo. I live in Arizona. And I want to tell you that this book is so rich. I bring it everywhere because I feel the power potential in this book. And it's also a good way to advertise the book if I bring it everywhere. So the philosophies and practices of this book, I can tell you from the recesses of my heart that this has saved my life. I was suicidal and I didn't want to be attached to this body anymore. My physical, my medical, my emotional traumas began when I was 2.5. And after living for several years now with these practices and philosophies, I no longer see my death as suicide. In fact, I see these practices and principles as they're portable. You know, last month I was in the hospital with another bowel obstruction, maybe the 23rd, or I don't know, I've lost track. The pain was excruciating. And then all of a sudden it came to me, move. I can change my view of the pain. And so I began moving my eyes, my mouth, anything that didn't hurt. I began to move and focus on the flowing energy inside of me. In May of 2023, I attended a Love Heals retreat in Sedona. Ilchibuko facilitated this Love Heals retreat. And, you know, I came to the retreat with my own intentions, my ego. But the process of the retreat, the heavens, they had other plans for me and what was going to happen. With the persistence, the compassion, and the spirit of Ilchibuko, I found in her, particularly, one of her many gifts. That gift is, I see you. And I know some of you may be attaching that phrase to Avatar. However, in that movie, it had its own context. But for me, within Ilchibuko, I see you is, I see the person inside of your person. I see your potential. I see your true self. And you know what? She will never give up on you. Ilchibuko never gives up. She sees you. You know, she facilitated an entire group of people. And amid all of us, she saw me. She saw you. Only you. And, you know, I really never spoke about part of my journey to very many people, let alone a group of people. But I have to tell you, my transformation of the chronic pain did not start during the retreat. It started days later. I was opening myself more to the transformation. And that opening to transformation happened because of all the people I've interacted with at the centers, all of you online. It's because of all of us. We each transform. And so I'd like to share with you page 71 in this book, this rich book, the first step toward healing and change, along with dedication and focus. We have to have the desire. We have to know that this healing is a necessity. Then choose it. Choose the necessity for change unequivocally and with complete serenity. You have the power inside of you to bring about healing and change. You don't need anyone's approval or validation to be your best. It truly, if you commit, your change becomes a reality. This unconditional love for self and healing is available to all of us. Be your brightest. Be your beautiful. Be the best version of yourself. I love you. Mahalo.
Thank you so much, Gail. That was so beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So now we will do a question and answer. If you have a question for any of our speakers, including Ilchibuko, the author, please type in the chat and we'll address your questions. But before we get questions from the chat, I have one question. So if I could bring up Ilchibuko back to the screen, I would like to ask her a question. So, this is a question that I see often actually from people who are dealing with pain and suffering. So I will ask you the question here. I've tried healing myself, and at times I feel better, and at times I feel myself not feeling good. And I go through this cycle of up and down of feeling good, and then I feel pain, feeling good, and then I feel pain. How can I deal with the disappointing realities of the ups and downs of the healing process? Because I put in a lot of work to heal, and then I feel disappointed when I feel the pain again. So is this up and down process normal? And if it is, how can I deal with the disappointment of the ups and downs of the healing process?
Yeah. Okay. So first is that naturally pain will come, Yeah, so our goal isn't being painless. If we have a goal of being painless and don't feel emotion, then that means we no longer have our body anymore. Yeah, so naturally we will face pain, and we are not looking for the life that doesn't have pain at all. And when we know that, so that can be helpful. And the process of healing is what you exactly mentioned. Yeah, so as you are going through healing, actually, the more you will experience pain, then we are saying that, oh, it's the process of healing. So healing doesn't mean that you are forever painless, but it's the will to move through the pain, and that you are able to go to the other side where you can look at the pain, not become the pain itself. And you can ask yourself, what can I do to help myself to heal myself and love myself? And sometimes people say, it's hard to even love myself when I'm feeling pain. I don't like myself, and I get disappointed in myself, and I feel like I don't have any value and such. So all physically, emotionally, spiritually, it just goes in a negative direction. It can be. But at that time, I would like you to find a moment to, once again, take a moment to be in a present moment, just by coming back into your body, even as simple as breathing and feeling and connecting, and allowing yourself to feel your body, and even the pain move through it. And you will get to the place where there is nothing else but love. There's nothing else but being who you meant to be. And when you get in touch with that, you can watch the up and down of life and pain of life, and be able to say, okay, I embrace you. It's okay now. Yeah. And the thing is, pain or suffering means that a lot of the time it's not others, it's us. Me, I'm holding on to something. So you want to go through this process of letting go. And when you let go, you can experience even, like a lot of time I say this, you can experience the universe. Meaning, you are one with this enormous, unimaginable, you cannot learn in a book, actually. You cannot comprehend as knowledge, that powerful being you will experience, the limitless self. You will be in touch with that self. And when you are connected with that sense, then you will be able to say, oh, yes, I see you pain, I feel you pain. But even go further and say, I forgive you for holding on to it. Even that self, the self that I said I hate you or I don't like you, even that self, I love you. Yeah, so you'll be able to detach from the identity, old identity that you have inputted inside of you, and be able to see from much, much grand self. And I believe that's our truly journey for all of us, every single one of us, to recognize the limitless, magnificent self, grand self existing within. So these ups and downs, yes, we will see that, we will feel that, but it is our journey to connect deeper into yourself and be able to embrace that all. You have that power within you. I hope I answered the question. Yeah.
Yes, okay. So I see more questions coming in from the audience. We'd love to take all your questions, but due to limited time, I'll take one more. I think this question really sparked my interest. It's coming from Jody Nelson. She is asking, I have severe hernia hiatus. Sorry. I have severe hiatal hernia, chest and bowel pain, diaphragm pain. But it is a mystery of what's really going on in my body and why. So her question is, how do I really ask myself to find out what is really going inside of me to heal?
Yeah, that's a really good question. We all, but also you too, want to do the training to help yourself to receive the answer from inside. We are trained to grown up or taught to, when we feel pain or when you have a headache, what do? Go to the pharmacy and get some pill, for example. So we're used to getting something. We feel like we are not enough, or we don't have a capacity to heal naturally, or we have to get something from somewhere or go to hospital and such. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying don't go to hospital, not like that. But we are all talking about receiving the wisdom from inside. So you want to, and we all want to, train ourselves to connect, feel. So one of the methods that we have a lot is tapping, body tapping. It's not the light tapping like this. It's fully tapping, like your almost the hands are going inside of your body. This is like I can call it detector. And tapping does many things that helps you to be in the present moment with your body, that helps you to circulate the energy inside of you, helps you to detect what's going on more and more as you tap. You can feel more and you can begin to sense. You bring your mind into your body. At the beginning, you're going to bounce off with the mind. You may feel it's boring. That means your mind is going outside a lot, but as you do train more, then you begin to enter into your body and begin to feel what is going on inside of you. And it can be what happened physically. It can be the memory that you're hanging on to. You can be holding on to certain emotion. You may be saying those emotion, feeling those emotions from 10 years ago. Something like that, it's chronic. It's been there for a long time. Yeah. Something emotional, something happened in your life, you could be holding on to it. So I want to share from energy point of view, mind and the spiritual point of view. You are able to awaken the senses existing inside of you, awaken the wisdom inside of you to get to know yourself, uncover that thing that you're hanging onto inside and let it come to the surface. It may be deeply hidden underneath. You may be just kind of, you may gone through the life just to go through life. And a lot of times all of us can be guilty of it. Like we numb ourselves. Yeah. We do many other things to not to feel. Yeah. So with that, we hold and bury many things. So it's important for all of us and for you to let all of that come to the surface and allow. That is a healing process. Healing process may not be pretty, but be able to find what is there. And through that, you may be able to find the root cause of your symptoms that you are seeing right now. I hope I helped answer some questions.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Ilchibuko. So, thank you everyone for your questions, but we're just about to wrap up the live here. So if you have any additional questions that you are dying to get an answer to, we would love to answer them. So please email me at hello@braineducationtv.com. I put the email in the chat if you want the question answered by Ilchibuko or any of our guests after the live is over. Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for your Q&A, Ilchibuko. So now can I have all of our guests come on screen, please? All of our guests and speakers, including Ilchibuko. Ilchibuko, are you there? Okay, so as you all know, this is a party for the launch of this Love Heals practice guide. And it's not a real party unless there's cake and balloons. So we'd like to bring a little cake forward to celebrate this launch today. Wow. Yay, can you all see the cake? Yay! Okay, so on the count of 3, we're all going to blow out this candle together on the screen. So even if your cameras are not on watching this live, come close to your camera and with us together. So let's celebrate. Congratulations to the Love Heals Practice Guide and for the healing of everybody who has joined us, for the healing of everyone who will see the recording, for the healing of every single soul on earth. May they find peace, love, and happiness in their body, minds, and hearts. So with that intention, with that prayer, let's blow out the candle. 1, 2, 3. Wow! May all beings be happy, healthy, and peaceful. Do any of our speakers or Ilchibuko have any final words you'd like to share with us before we close?
You're all healers. Let's find ourselves within and expand that love. Yeah, you have greatness within always. And let's share that to the world and make a difference. I love you.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone, make sure you get your copy of the Love Heals Practice Guide. I put the link in the top of the chat so you can see it in the white bar, thelovehealsbook.com, or you could get it at your favorite bookseller. All of our fabulous guests have the book. Make sure you get a copy of the book. And also, if you love the book, please write a review of the book as well. It will help other people be inspired to purchase it. And as you heard from everybody, please, everyone who has joined here, start your journey of healing. There's hope. There are people who have overcome their pain and have found the love in themselves to go on their healing journey. You can do it. We believe in you, and you have so much support in our community to help you get started on the path. So wherever you are on this healing process, we send you lots of love, lots of light, and lots of support from our fabulous group here. Yay! Thank you all so much. Thank you to our speakers. Thank you, Ilchibuko, Anna, Erica, Dana, and Gail for being with us. Thank you all for joining our YouTube Live. Sending you so much love and healing from all corners of the world. See you again next time. Bye. Yay, we're offline.